What is going on, everybody? It's GS and welcome back for yet another Madden 13 online ranked match. And today we are going up against the New England Patriots, and we are using the Arizona Cardinals, who I think, in my opinion, I think they're a really good team. They have incredible safeties. Peterson is a monster. Larry Fitzgerald is one of the best receivers on earth. Beanie Wells, Stephen Hollins is definitely a good 1-2 punch of a power and speed back. Their quarterback could be a little better, but hey, it's Madden. As long as you keep it within their range, you can be effective with any team. But I know it's not going to be easy stopping the Patriots. They have a dominant offense. Truly just explosive, lots of weapons. And right there, I'm sorry, but don't test the user. He's so disrespectful. Somebody please give this man a link to my channel. That way he will know not to throw the ball my way. The results are going to end up something like that. And right now we got great field position to go ahead and get the first score on the lead. We end up going to Stephen Hollins on the makeshift screen, and we get really close to end zone on the 1 yard line, so we end up sneaking in there with Cobb. Now we're up 7-0, and then look at this. The man comes after my PAT. Now I do get it off, but when that happened, I already knew that wasn't luck. That wasn't a mistake. He timed it. This man knows how to block kicks. As soon as I see that, I'm like, wow. And by the way, so speaking of wow, no soup for you. Two-piece, our second interception of the game. And now we have a chance to go up not one, but multiple possessions. And right now we hit up Roberts on the outside. And again, about that PAT, I seen it as we end up dumping off really quick on the right side to Williams. This play right here on 2nd and inches, we end up running with Williams. We don't get it, so on 3rd and 1, I end up calling a screenplay, and that right there sucked. We got a scoop and score right there for a touchdown. But that PAT, now I know they don't go all the way to the outside, but they go in the middle between the second to last guy and then the last guy on the right. And what happens is that, I don't know, but they know how to block kicks. Whenever I see that, I know they know how to block kicks. So this guy knows how to block kicks. Now I'm a little weary of that. Now it's like, he's probably going to take field goals out of my game. I got to be careful. I do not want to go ahead and let this guy pull any dirtbag moves on me. Right here, make sure screen of Stephen Hollins right there. Get a really good gain right there. And, the Cardinals, like I said, they got a nice 1-2 punch with the running backs. I definitely like their receivers and Floyd, and how can you not like Fitzgerald? The guy's an absolute beast, as we end up scoring a touchdown with Floyd. And we're going up 14-7, and any lead on the Patriots is a good lead. Like I said, their offense is really, really explosive. You got Gronkowski, Hernandez, Welker, Lloyd. You just got to worry about so many people, man. And then in the backfield, you got Demps with that 98 speed, and you got Woodhead, who's got good hands. And there's just a whole lot of different options you could go ahead and go to. So we definitely got our handfuls. Like I said, on 4th and 4, he goes to Gronk, and thankfully he ends up dropping it. I know he had to be frustrated. Second time right here, we try the makeshift screen. He doesn't feel like he needs to release from the block. So then we end up just throwing to Fitzgerald. We got no animation, and we end up just throwing an interception. So we end up giving the ball right back to him, and we were in great position, but we end up losing like 17 yards on that sack. So it took us out of field goal range. Couldn't really run the ball, so we just threw a really bad pass. So right here is just really focusing on keying in on what it is he likes to do, and he definitely does a really good job of mixing in his runs. Now I do give it to him. My opponent is definitely a good player. It doesn't help that you have Tom Brady. The guy is an absolute beast. Definitely one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, and he's so accurate. He can put the ball anywhere. He's just a monster, man. So that right there definitely helps him out. And right there, we almost take it back on this little pooch kick that he does, but we're just a little too slow. But we do get a really good return. Right here, we dump it off the Hollins right there. We get 2 broken ankles, and he's so strong. I said that man is so strong. That man is clearly brushing his teeth with A1 certified, FDA approved steak. That man protein level is a little too high. Right there, we end up checking down to Fitzgerald to get a first down to continue the drive. And right here, we go to Stephen Hollins. We go all the way on the outside. And again, we get really close to the end zone. And right here, we just end up using the QB sneak again. So 2 rushing touchdowns for Cobb, 21-14. And again, we're feeling good because we get the ball at halftime. So if we can stop him here, would be huge. So we can go ahead and continue to score, put up points, and get a 2-possession lead. But then he ends up just ripping off a huge, humongous run. Thankfully, he doesn't have Demps in there. He probably would have took that all the way to the house. But he's definitely mixing in his passes, his runs. He's doing a good job of that, and he's not predominantly looking at one player. Like when I play with the Patriots, I want to throw to Gronk all the time. Right here, we're calling timeouts to try and see if we can get the ball back with some time left to see if we can go ahead and make something happen. So we're timeoutless at this point. Right there, he throws into nobody. So 4th and 7, he decides to take his points and kick a field goal. So now we got the ball back with 20 some odd seconds left with no timeout. So it's really going to be difficult to score at this point. I mean, best case scenario, we get a touchdown, but that's going to be really tough. So we're going to try and get in field goal range if we could. So right here, Cobb gets a little bit of pressure, and he ends up breaking the sack. And look who's wide open up top. We end up hitting the halfback, Stephen Hollins, and we are in field goal range. So we kick a field goal, except there it is. Like I said, that's not by luck. This man knows how to block kicks. And right before halftime, he blocks my field goal for me not to go up a full touchdown. Now, I know you guys may be like, yes, you just recently posted a game with you blocking the kick. We don't need any contradiction from you. We will hear none of it. But, I mean, I do it off of just luck and timing. I think I've blocked maybe 3 this year. Like I said, clearly he knows how to. He can probably do it 8, 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10. He knows how to block the kicks. I don't. So now I'm down by, he kind of just took away my full touchdown lead, which hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt me, because that would suck. First drive, like I said, we did have the ball in the second half, but he forces us to punt. So now defensively, we're just thinking, just try and contain him. We were able to get a couple picks. Maybe we can force another mistake or two, because a touchdown right here, I feel like puts us in great position to go ahead and win this game. I do not want to rely on this defense. I mean, I never want to rely on my defense, period. But relying on any defense going up against the Patriots is really tough. I mean, everybody does go with them except me. Gronk Spike, word. That's why your mother has a peg leg. But anyways, I never do good with the Patriots. I struggle with them more than any Madden team that I've ever played with. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it, but I think I have more losses with them than wins. Right there, we end up hitting them with the motion fade, which is gonna kill man-to-man all the time, and the throw is on the money. So right here, we're in field goal range, but it's like I definitely don't want to kick a field goal. I can't. So he's pretty much taking that special team aspect out of my game plan. I can't kick any field goals. I refuse to, because he's probably gonna block it. So I don't even want to take the chance. So now it's like touchdown or go home. I need to score, because the guy just blocks kicks for no reason. Most people, if you know how to do it, you don't really do it until dirtbaggery is thrown on the field. I didn't do any dirtbag moves. He just decides to block my kick. But again, as long as we don't let it affect us, we still have the lead. We're going tit for tat. We have a 4-point lead. It should be 7, but hopefully, like I said, it doesn't come back to haunt us. We can continue to just create a stop every now and then on defense, and stay consistent on offense. We should be okay. Right here, we end up hitting Brady as he throws, but he still finds a receiver, and he ends up getting a first down. And again, there's just so many weapons on this team. It's not easy to go ahead and key in. Right there, I got matched up with the running back by myself, and he just hit me over the top. Nice throw by him. Nice read. He ends up hitting Woodhead. And again, he's in great territory to go ahead and make something happen. A field goal or touchdown, definitely. I mean, a touchdown is better, but a field goal still helps him out. But he ends up scoring a touchdown, taking the lead, which should be a tie game. But it's a 3-point lead, and the offense has been doing pretty well. We haven't really been struggling on offense. We've been able to move the ball. We've been, doing pretty well. And the Patriots have a really good defense, man. Like, if you look at the statistics, which I did last time I played with them, like, they have great man-to-man coverage, like, a lot better than I thought. And I was like, how do I struggle with this defense? If you stick in quarters, you can probably just do really well in coverage, because they have so many high man-to-man guys, also great zone players. So right there, the re-precision drag upwards to the streak, and we end up getting a huge gain right there. So now it's the fourth quarter. We got a really good chance to go ahead and take the lead, and hopefully we can go ahead and make that happen. Stephen Hollins again, and we end up getting really close to first down. So right there, booty, butthole, naked, Kim Kardashian legs. You know how we roll, middle wide open. We scored a touchdown. Now we are up for 4 minutes left. If he does score, which hopefully he doesn't, but if he does, we want him to score as quickly as possible so we can go ahead and get the ball back, so we can retaliate and hopefully make something happen. But let's see if we can go ahead and stop them. Like I said, we stopped him a couple of times, but recently his offense has been really well. He's been able to move the ball. He's definitely got me off guard with his runs and passes that he's mixing in. And again, Tom Brady only needs just a speck of separation to go ahead and fit a throw in. So that right there definitely doesn't help. And as you see, he's killing the clock. He's milking me. He brought it all the way down to, less than 2 minutes. So now he doesn't need like a field goal. Touchdown wins the game. Right here was a huge play. 4th down. He ends up getting the conversion by like 2 yards, and that hurt. I think that right there would have won us the game at that point, but unfortunately he got the 1st down. So now we got more chances. You see, I'm not calling any timeouts. There's no reason for me to. Time is on his side. He needs to score, not me. So hopefully we could go ahead and get this going. Let's get a stop and win this game. 3rd and 11. He finds another open receiver. He's killing me in these crucial downs. But he has to waste his timeouts. Time is ticking. As you see, there's almost less than 10 seconds left. He does a run play. We stop. He has 1 timeout left. There's only a handful of seconds. Tom Brady's in the pocket. He's looking. He finds an open receiver, and we end up losing the game. That right there should have been a game-tying touchdown, but because he blocked that kick, that 3 points that I lost out on definitely hurt me. I feel like we should have been going into overtime, but nonetheless, he played a really good game. I really felt like that field goal, like, it didn't lose me the game, I wouldn't say, because it would have been a tie. But he played really well. I had my chances to win. Outside of that dirtbaggery move, I give it to him. He played a really good game. I had my chances to win. I still feel like I got a little bit robbed. I feel like we should have been going into OT. We should have played an extra quarter. But nonetheless, he played a good game. He came through when he needed to. I had my opportunities. Can't complain. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Your boy GS, and we are out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. We should be going to overtime, man. That's some BS.